Hello friends, through this video I am going to give kitchen tips for beginners and working professionals to make their cooking easy. Now the very first thing is you have to plan your week in advance. That is going to save you a lot of time as well as headache also, that what I have to make tomorrow for lunch or for dinner. So if you write down on a board which you can keep in your kitchen or even a small notebook, that becomes very easy. Now once you plan your week, then what are the essentials are required for that particular week that you need to make it. So make a list accordingly after you make a plan. Then you have to segregate it, like whether it is a grocery or vegetable or other than that. So you can order it online. There are many online things available that now everybody knows. But I would prefer that you should go to shop so that you can check it, you get a feel of it, and then you can buy it directly where you can see the quality of things. Once you get it, then you need to organize it in your kitchen. Now to organize that in your kitchen, you should have enough storage containers, and I always think that you should have airtight containers of different sizes in your kitchen. That will make your life simple. Now, what are the list like basic items are required in day-to-day kitchen activity? So, if you are a rice lover, then you may order more rice. So, rice, then wheat flour, you can get a ready-made atta, then rava, that is semolina, that is medium size. Then different types of dal is required. Now, there are various types such as moong dal, tuar dal or arhar dal, chana dal, masoor dal, etc. So, get one or two types for yourself. Then, apart from that, potatoes, tomatoes, onions, ginger, garlic, that can be stored for a longer time as well. So if you buy it for a month also, that is not an issue. So you can keep storage for 2 weeks or 3 weeks of all these items. Then green masala, that is required daily, so which contains coriander, chilies, curry leaves, mint leaves, etc. Then other basic items are eggs, fish if you are non-veg eater, then chicken, mutton, etc. So that also it is very easy to get from a cold storage. So you no need to clean much in that. So you can order these from such places and store it. Dry masala, all types of ready masalas are available, but buy it in a smaller quantity and always preserve it in refrigerator. Otherwise it very easily it gets spoiled. Oil, you can buy any sunflower cooking oil or groundnut oil, etc. And pure ghee for some kind of tadkas, ghee is also required. Other flours like besan, rice atta, corn flour, etc. is also required in some different delicacies. Fresh vegetables, lemons and fruits to be purchased as per your weekly plan. And other stuff which you can store for a longer time is required for breakfast like cornflakes, oats, dry snacks such as khakra, biscuits or cookies. That also you can keep it separately. Now the most important thing is which things you can keep it handy, which will simplify your kitchen activity. Very first thing is make ginger garlic paste, 100 to 150 grams of ginger. Wash it and peel it off. Then 30 to 40 garlic pods. Nowadays you get garlic pods also peeled off from some stores, so that time is also saved. Don't buy ready-made ginger garlic paste because it doesn't give that good aroma. So make this paste in grinder and keep it in airtight container and deep fridge. So if you make this paste for 2 to 3 persons, it is sufficient for 2 weeks. Then keep tomato puree ready. Around 4 to 5 medium sized tomatoes. Boil it for 10 to 15 minutes in enough water. Peel it and blend it. Now again keep this puree in airtight container in deep fridge. Now this puree ginger garlic paste can be utilized for making chicken curry or any mixed vegetable or any other kind of say food. Then green masala also organize it in different containers like curry leaves in separate small container, coriander and chilies in separate containers. So just remove unwanted parts of it and clean it and then keep it in airtight containers. Then if you want to store onions, then you can cut 3 to 4 onions in thin slices, fry it for 10-15 minutes, make paste, and again you can store it in deep fridge in airtight container. So this onion paste, then ginger garlic paste, tomato puree can be used for making any gravy based dish. Now get necessary vegetables for a week in advance as per your weekly plan. Cut it into small pieces or as required pieces and store it in different containers again. If you are non-vegetarian, then again get non-veg items, cut it if necessary, and then store it in deep fridge after washing it and cleaning it, so that when you want to cook it, you can directly take that container out and start cooking. Now for onions, you can take 3 to 4 onions pre-cut in small size, and it can be stored in refrigerator for a day or two only in airtight container. Otherwise, it doesn't remain good. Coconut, if you are a coconut lover, then coconut can be grated and can be stored in deep fridge. That remains for 2 to 3 weeks. There is no problem. One full coconut can be just grated and kept it in deep fridge, and whenever you need to add that coconut in a curry or seasoning, you can use it anytime. Just remove it and microwave it for 30 seconds. So here you can see picture of cut vegetables. So you can very easily use it while cooking. Now next part is boiled potatoes are very handy. So you can keep 4 to 5 boiled potatoes, which can be very easily kept for 3-4 days, and which can be used for aloo paratha or potato vada or patties, anything, or even just a simple vegetable also can be made with boiled potatoes. So boiled potatoes are very useful in this aspect. Now curd, people like curd or they like curd based dishes. Now always bring 3 to 4 small containers instead of one big container, because it is easy to store and use. So take 100 grams or 200 grams small containers and 3 to 4 containers. You can just refrigerate it, and anytime whenever you are using, then use that full container on that particular day. Milk is very essential thing and very tricky also. So if you are buying milk pouches, then always keep it in deep fridge, otherwise it gets spoiled, and that should be used within couple of days. Or else you can use milk powder, that is also very handy. Then masala powders, they are readily available of different varieties. So buy smallest pack and 3 to 4 types of masalas you can keep, and that also you keep it in refrigerator only. Now this is just one sample plan I have given here. So on Sunday you will buy necessary vegetables, so bread, butter, onion, chili, garlic, etc. And then Monday breakfast, after a long weekend, on Monday breakfast should be easy. So you can make a bread toast, and eggs, you can use boiled eggs to eat, or omelette you can use, and 1 or 2 fruits. That is enough for breakfast. Then if you are carrying tiffin or making lunch at home, then simple thing you can make it is roti or fulka, and then bhindi fry. This bhindi also, it should be pre-cut on previous day and kept it in airtight container. So if at all you are cutting bhindi and storing, it should be used within 1 day, otherwise it becomes sticky. And you can use salad items, anything, cucumber, raw cucumber, tomatoes, or beetroot, etc. So that suffices your lunch. And then next is dinner. So for dinner, best preparation is dal fry. So you can use ghee for tadka, or tur dal or moong dal to make a dal fry. And then rice, plain rice, cucumber raita. So cut cucumber into very small pieces, add curd to it, and add some seasoning on it. and then make a roti and mix vegetable. So mixed vegetable can be made with green peas, boiled potatoes, carrot, cauliflower. So these vegetables can be just boiled in a amount, whatever amount you feel like, and then mix it with already tomato puree, and ginger garlic paste is already there. So in oil you can fry these half boiled vegetables and add this ginger garlic paste and tomato puree. Your mixed vegetable is ready within no time. So what are the items required to make this your breakfast, lunch and dinner? So bread, butter, eggs, tomatoes, cucumber, onion, bhindi, etc. And for mixed vegetable, potatoes, green peas, carrot, cauliflower, any 2 or 3 veggies you can use to make mixed vegetable. Then next day you can try something different, that is poha you can try. So it is a flattened rice or poha. So onions are cut already there in refrigerator. So in oil you can fry onions and poha after washing it, keeping for 5 to 10 minutes. You can simply add poha to this fried onions and make a delicious poha by adding coriander and say grated coconut, lemon on it. Along with that you can have fruits. And in lunch again roti and then cabbage or cauliflower. Now if you have already made mixed vegetable yesterday, so you can have cauliflowers more like cauliflower cut in separate container, so you can use it just for to make a stir fry with potato, or simple cabbage you can make a stir fry with onions and raita with dahi. In this raita you can add bundi or you can add tomato, onion, etc. Then dinner you can have a curry made up of dahi, and then khichdi you can make it with moong dal and rice, a plain khichdi, or mixed dal and rice, which is very nutritious. Or instead of khichdi, veg pulao can be made. So whatever leftover vegetables are there through which you made a mixed vegetable, so these vegetables can be used to make a veg pulao, and along with that salad can be taken. So these items required, again that list I have given over here. So likewise, if you keep these things handy in your kitchen, so your kitchen time to cook will be reduced by half, and you will enjoy all these things making by yourself. So if you have liked this video, then post your comments in comment section, and simple recipes will be posted shortly. Thank you.